everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Apple Professional here, and today I'm going to do a review on iOS 14.2. I know it's been a while since iOS 14.2 came out, but a lot of you have been asking for it, and I thought I would just go do it because now I got my my YouTube stuff problems fixed with my editing device, so I can finally go and make this video. Now, iOS 14.2, I got it as soon as it was released, and now we have iOS 14.3 almost, and whenever that comes out, I will be sure to review that iOS version as well. So for iOS 14.2, when I was installing it, it was about, 767 megabytes on my iPhone 6s. So if you're going to go and install this update on your iPhone 6s or iPhone 6s Plus, you probably want to have like a gigabyte saved on your phone. So yeah, I think iOS 14.2, it wasn't a pretty over the rainbow update, but I still think it was a pretty big update for, its whole update. We got some pretty cool features, new emojis, stuff like that I will be going to review in this review. Now, since I haven't reviewed iOS 14 right away, right when it came out, I can tell you a review of how much I've used it and like the battery life and stuff. I'd say I wanted to talk about the battery life. The battery life on iOS 14 was actually really good. It was a pretty good improvement from iOS 14.1, which had like terrible battery life. I was getting like 4 hours, but now on iOS 14.3, I was almost getting 6 hours of screen on time with iOS 14.3, which was really good and a really huge improvement. And that's what I'd like to see in upcoming iOS versions. Keep on improving iOS versions, better battery life, better stability. So the first kind of improvement is that we got 100 different new emojis. Now, if you're on an iPhone 4S or something like that, and that's really old, and someone's texting you and they have a phone like an iPhone 6S that's on iOS 14.3, then you won't be able to see the new emojis. But still, these are pretty cool. So if we go into the emoji bar here, as you can see, we've got lots of different emojis here. I mean, these are pretty same emojis, but we got pretty good ones. We got I don't remember, maybe it was like a new bird emoji or something. I think we got this this new emoji, this mechanical arm. So yeah, that was the first improvement. We have a bunch of new emojis. The ninja, we got a new ninja emoji, and that other emoji I showed you before, the mechanical arm emoji. Now, the second one that I really like this new feature about iOS 14 is that we got new wallpapers, and they look really cool. They look really cool. They look really awesome. I want to go share them with you. So if we head on over to settings here, and then after we head on to settings, we scroll down, and then you want to go, if you want to change your wallpaper, to go to wallpaper, click choose new wallpaper. We're going to go to live. We don't have any new live ones since the iPhone 8, but let's go into stilts, and look at those. We got so many cool new wallpapers. I just love these. Look at those. And then when they're in dark mode, you got purple. They're purple, and then when you're in light mode, they look, like that. I mean, this honestly might actually be my favorite. I mean, I haven't switched wallpapers because I think my current one is pretty fine, but the dark mode versions, oh my god, these looks really good. Look at this. This looks awesome on my iPhone 6s. So I just really like these emojis. They look really cool. And then you got this lake one that I just showed you. You've got another lake one. I mean, these cartoon-like. I never knew Apple would ever put these kinds of wallpapers as defaults on your phone. I mean, I would usually have to go online to search up these types of wallpapers for my iPhone, but now they are native. They're default wallpapers right inside of the app. So then you can just go and get those new wallpapers. I mean, the wallpaper looks really cool, so I just really had to go and change it. So this is how it looks in dark mode, and then if I go on to light mode, this is how it looks in light mode. I like the light mode version better. Let's just see. Yeah, it looks really good. So the next improvement for iOS 14.2 on the iPhone 6s is that, you know, we got HomePod. We got HomePod intercom features. So basically, if any of you watching this video actually own something called a HomePod, you know, that thing that Apple, you know, introduced back in like 2016 for like $400 or something, that those expensive Apple speakers, then you now have the ability to do intercom with the HomePod. So for example, if you have a child and their HomePod is in their bedroom and they are playing music so loud, you can just basically go onto your phone, click on the intercom feature, and then you can talk into it and they will hear your message. But who knows? Will they follow your message? Or will they just be kids? Anyways, that's the HomePod intercom feature. I don't know. And also the next feature is the Shazam feature. Like in the control center, you have a toggle where you can go, and then if you hear some music and you want to know what it is, swipe up to the control center, toggle that on, and then Shazam will be able to tell you what song you are listening to. So if we go into here, and then if we scroll privacy, if we go into control center right here, you scroll down here, we have a bunch of the features. Yeah, same music recognition. I mean, you can go and toggle that on if you'd like. And then if you scroll up, there we go, music recognition, and then click on that, and then it'll be, you know, trying to recognize the music. So for example, if you're playing a song, like if you're playing a Juice WRLD song or a Selena Gomez song or any of those types of songs, and then it says no result because, you know, I'm talking and not playing a song. But I don't know how many people will be able to use this feature, since, you know, this isn't very you can go into the app and then start playing the music, or you can just go into like Snapchat or something, and then it'll find out the song for you using the Snapchat feature. So what iOS 14 brings to the table for AirPods and all the devices running iOS 14.3 is optimized battery charging for your AirPods. So if I go into settings here, if I scroll down, if I go into battery, and if I go into battery health, as you can see, my capacity right now is at 100%, but I have an option to be optimized battery charging. This is a new feature that came for the iPhones in iOS 14, and I mean, I think iOS 13, and I'm so happy to see it coming to the AirPods. So basically, the optimized battery charging feature for your AirPods, when it is enabled, it'll optimize your charging slowly, so the battery health or the battery capacity of your AirPods will not go down quickly as they usually do. And I think that's really cool that Apple is trying to maintain the health of the AirPods, even though you can't see the capacity, and you can only see the capacity on the iPhones, and you can't even see the capacity on the iPads either. So, but it's still a pretty cool feature that Apple has added to iOS 14.3. I mean, obviously, it's got to have some improvements. Now, talking about Geekbench scores, I did run a Geekbench on Geekbench 5 Pro for the iPhone 6s, for mine particularly, but I don't have the app right now to go run a Geekbench test, but when I do, I will run it, and then I will tell you in the iOS 14.3 review, iOS 14.3 review. I'm sorry if I ever said iOS 14.3 in this video. Like, you know, this new feature was for iOS 14.3. It is for iOS 14.2. But when I ran the Geekbench test, results were pretty depressing. I mean, stability has significantly gone down for my iPhone 6s. Maybe it's just a problem with my phone, because other people have been getting way better scores. I was getting like 300 for single core, and then I was getting like, I don't know, 800 or 900 for multi-core score. Single core seems to worry me a lot. But I'd say for me, when I'm just using it regularly, not speaking from the Geekbench test, stability has been really good on this phone. I really like how Apple has optimized it, but I can still see some glitches on this phone and stuff, so Apple still needs to go and improve that. And, that's pretty much it. But the two good things about this iOS update for the iPhone 6s and for most of the devices running this build is that you got more stability from iOS 14, you got better features. So if you currently have an iPhone 6s running an older version of iOS 14, or even the first version of iOS 14, I would recommend you to go and upgrade to this build of iOS 14.2. And then when iOS 14.3 comes out, then we'll see. And then if you have an iPhone 6s or 6s Plus running iOS 13.3, 13.1, 13.6, or like iOS 13.7, any build of iOS 13, I still think you should stay there. Don't go and upgrade to this version of iOS 14.2 because the iOS 14, it's still not as stable as it can be. I still think it can improve in stability. Features are pretty good though. But I'd recommend you to stay there, and then iOS 14 users to go upgrade to this. So that's pretty much it for my iOS 14.2 review on the iPhone 6s. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, like I said at the beginning of the video, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will get back to you in the next video. Peace out till then, you all.